Hello everybody, welcome to the third episode of the Peeps by Daylight tournament for Dead by Daylight. There were two videos before this for the two teams located on the top 8 on round 3. This video is on Wet Noobs versus Legacyteam. Scoring rules down in the description down below. Thank you all for watching. We are in the game. Wet Noobs versus Legacyteam on Haddonfield. Legacy killer today, Nightlight running nurse. We have Casanova as Claudette, Lingling as Nia, Wolf Face Thing as Dwight, and Mutant Dragon taking the first hit as Jake. Jake better run for his life. 360s dead hards past the nurse. Solid play. Nurse going in for that hot, precise blink. Here he goes for the hit. Oh, takes Mutant Dragon down right next to the basement. Shakes. No, no, sir. But yes, you're going to the basement. Basement kill right off the bat. Has Remember Me, one of my favorite perks, running a very solid late game build plus early game distraction with tracking. This is a legit scary nurse. Barbecue and Chili leading the way, going for the closest right out of the basement through the ground up to his opponents. Claudette running around looking for a generator while Nia sneaks in behind, going for a basement save. Dwight doing a Dwight action, going behind a white fence. White Dwight shirt on white fence. Say that 5 times fast. I actually never thought about how Dwight's white shirt with a white fence works as great camouflage. Calling that barbecue and chili well. Jake running out into the open. Hex Ruin broken on the 2nd floor. Solid play. Jake running to where the Hex Ruin was broken. Maybe not the best idea. Staying in a running animation is going to put scratch marks all behind him. Not sure what the nurse is doing. She's falling a little behind him, but she isn't exactly looking for him. Teleporting on the outside. She's found the scratch mark. She has found the Jake down at the distance, making chase. Jake broke vision, running out and about. Claudette again, just also running out and about. 5 generators still to go, and Obsession is in this game, and Dwight using someone else's leadership. What? How dare they? Jake, the empathetic. For some reason, the one being targeted down first. Loud noises from my end. Loud windows from my end. Nurse dealing with the ability to run between tons of walls. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Scratch marks on the wall. Stunned before the blink came out. Jumped out the window, unable to detect where they went. Nurse is making a solid, educated guess. Falls too far. Blinks down, blinks up. Confused and lost. 2 generators completed, 3 to go. 2 working underground. Scratch marks all over the place. Nurse right behind the Claudette. Almost gets a solid swing without even knowing where they are. Just heard their location. Solid plays from the nurse. That is dark transition. And now we must look at the nurse. Nurse's blind face. Delicious. And we are now recovering from that which is nurse. Everything is bright again, and it's dark, and now it's bright. Good. I'm gonna go find out who's gonna be chased. Dwight! The White Knight being chased right out of the Strode house. Dwight running to an abandoned facility not too far away. Runs back to the pallet, drops the pallet, gets the stun. Pallet nerf to nurse. Staying under the pallet once again, takes the hit, gets the points, but does not successfully stun the nurse. So the nurse does recover just as quickly, and if not, wipes Dwight's face all over the ground. Now, even if Dwight were to run decisive strike here, it might work in this Kill Your Friends, being that the killer is hosting this lobby. But Dwight seems to be going downstairs. Not sure if the nurse has agitation. He's 50% of the way there on his wiggle bar. 80%, but no body block. A single body block would have saved that poor Dwight. Now, she does have Remember Me. She does have 2 stacks to that Remember Me. And if they do not save him, they can save themselves the time of getting out. But of course, ruin themselves of that extra 10,000 points for survival. Claudette just working on a generator underground. The scratch marks everywhere. Nia. The trash bag. What? Just sitting next to a trash bag, I guess. She looks like a dumpster, I guess. I don't know. Is that a crow? We got an AFK crow entering the field here. This crow is not putting up with her bullshit today. She's gonna have to run inside a locker or run a great distance. That crow is gonna make some noise. Oh no. Nia was camping out for a little too long. AFK crow, revealing Nia's intentions. I love this crow. Do not leave me, crow. The crow is calling for blood, but the crow has now left me. And the nurse has put Nia down. Dwight still in the basement, almost at the 50%. Someone going for the save. Uh-oh, but nurse is returning for that save. But if she let them save, she could get more stacks on that Remember Me to stop them from escaping even longer, securing late game kills. Dwight made that final attempt to jump off the hook himself. Nurse got stuck in her own blink. Ling Ling healed off the ground and running away. Trash Bag Crow left us all behind. I wish that everyone please pay your respects to Trash Bag Crow, as we will miss him dearly. I'm sure we'll never get to see Trash Bag Crow again. Finally saving the Dwight from last seconds. There's the third Remember Me stack. Dwight's gonna have to play this carefully. If Dwight sacrifices himself before he takes the hit, he can avoid the Remember Me if he even knows he has it. But he should realize that being an obsession without an obsession perk comes with consequences. Right on Dwight, gets the third hit. Now she could sacrifice him immediately or go for additional points. He does have Unbreakable, but she's not putting up with that bullshit. First kill of the game. Nurse catching up to Nia. Misses with the 360 hit. Nia running behind a pallet. No idea where she's gone. Jumps out a window. Attempts to break vision. Nurse not having any of that nonsense. Blinks in between using a pallet for. And welcome to the underground of the level. We just lost the action. Please wait for the technical support. Nightlight looking for his prey in the open. Nowhere to hide. There is nowhere to go. There's a hatch and Nia dead hard right through. I believe she's got dead hard, right? No, she does not. I lied. I'm a liar. That was a guess. And solid hit to the back of Nia's head. She is down. Going to the basement. Maybe? No, there is no barbecue. So there is no agitation iron grasp. This is a very dangerous carry. We can watch this from Nia's perspective. We can see that this is going to get very close. 50% of the way there. Might be... Oh, just one block would have absolutely done it, though. One block would have absolutely done it. Nobody blocked for her. Ling Ling now in the basement. Nurse can secure a successful guaranteed killer pip if she were to defend this hook. Otherwise, let two survivors get as many points as they wanted. It's a tough decision in this tournament. You either let people get points or you don't. But she does have no one escapes death. Claudette trying to work on a door, but slowly sneaking away before the nurse can get there. Nia hanging in. Jake going for the save. A dangerous game as the nurse returns to score 2 kills. Oh, an unfortunate blink. Unfortunately. She's still capable of returning. Gets there. No one escapes death. Takes the Jake out. Looks over to the Nia. Running out into the open. Attempts to make a long blink across distance. Secure 2 kills. Right next to the pallet. Doesn't know where she wants to go. Tricks the Nia. Doesn't end up going over. Does a short blink. Misses with that lithe and or sprint burst taking effect. She had a speed boost at that moment. Claudette is going to be able to secure a heal if she does not go back. Good through the building. Blink, double blink, screwed her over. The longer fatigue is going to hold her back as Nia continues to run to the what's possibly the open door from the Claudette. Goes back to the window. Goes out in the open. Misses the blink. Oh no. This is a disaster. Claudette's going to have to pick up her team. Jake could have crawled anywhere. There is no nurses calling. She's going to have to use Nia as a tracker. Hoping to look for any healing. Didn't get back inside the building. What are they going to do? Looking at Claudette, she's choosing to go pick up the Nia as the nurse had left the Nia. Jake crawling out of the distance, using Unbreakable to get back up. Or, well, no, that's Nia. That's Jake crawling out of the house with no Unbreakable. His altruistic ways are going to end him. Will Nia get back up? No. No, she won't. Uh-oh. Nia's getting the hook. It's gonna reveal the other ally. If Claudette's not close enough, that barbecue and chili is gonna reveal Claudette. Oh no. Claudette, you have to make your choice. No Blood Warden to hold Claudette in. Oh my goodness. Mutant Dragon's just gonna go for the hatch. Hatch plays are real, kids. We don't know how this will end for poor nurse. Nurse has to make some decisions. It is a dark and dreary day for Nurse. And the survivor gets out. Mutant Dragon on the hatch. Last survivor dies by hook. Will he make it? A terrifying thought. Does the nurse remember where the hatch is? Can she make it back? It does not seem that way. And the hatch escape is won. A bonus objective points plus 2 survival. But there is still the bonus points to kill her. Wet Noobs versus Legacyteam. Legacyteam as survivors. This time they all connect. That's good. We did a redo one time for them due to the non-connection issue. And Nurse is running this map. Hex Ruin found right off the bat, right behind a tree. Claudette caught right next. We don't know if Nurse saw anything. Nurse had the clues. The crow's flying down in front of her. Nurse found the Claudette. Takes a good hit of Nightlight. Uh-oh. Nightlight going right next to the basement. Has to make a decision of going down the hallway. Doesn't go down the hallway. Tricks the Nurse. Plays the game. It's a mind game when playing against Nurse, whether you go a certain direction or not, and that can mean all the difference. Not going into the basement, fails the second blink, doesn't get anywhere near the Claudette. Claudette getting another chance. Every time is just time wasted. Ooh, I didn't even see that, Claudette. That was a solid hit. Good guess. 360 or 180 play right there. 180, got him right around the corner. Solid, beautiful, wonderful. Good job. Good job, Nurse. Fixing that generator in the first house. We'll have the first one done in just any minute. Lori, running in the open next to the basement. Caught by the Nurse. Still running into the open again. Nurse is hard to control with so much debris. So much blinding vision. Nurse calls Lori's game. Catches her at the corner. Disconnects her arm from her body. And then her face into the ground. Oh, no. Her arm is there. Lori was just hiding it from me. Clearly. Still working through the second generator, almost completed. Still at 5, though. Nurse is calling and no Nurse is calling. Barbecue and chili and make your choice happening in effect. These are unique perks we don't get to see too often. It's interesting to see make your choice making a common play here. I personally don't run it myself, just because I don't normally get to the hook to get to use it all that much. Crow flew up, but Nurse ignored the crow. Nurse looking for somebody else, finds the Meg right around the corner. Is trying to mind game her. Fails the mind game. It is the obsession. No, remember me. So it is decisive strike. Oh no. Ooh, misses that. It looks like a sprint burst, but it likely is not because the sprint burst was already used when she was running. Unless it did activate due to exhaustion kind of ending right there. Plenty of hallways, hedges, and mazes to follow. Destroying that hex totem. Claudette got her revenge. 2 injured. Nurse hitting poor obsession with decisive strike. Now decisive strike is slightly bugged. Gets the turnaround slam on the Nurse. Unfortunately for the Nurse, she's gonna have to work through these pallets. Got another double stun on the Nurse, counting those 1,000 points as she runs away. Things are dark. Things are scary. And Meg is down. Did not get that stun on her. Snap, snap, head bobble. Get him, Nurse. There's that Fangman. Attempting to go for that pallet play. That decisive strike works. It was only a possibility that it was bugged, but it seemed to have worked just fine. Second generator completed. Scratch marks leading the way. Fang Min and Claudette runs the same generator. Meg back down on the ground. Say goodnight, sweet princess. I said it right. Lori likely setting up for the save, attempting to avoid barbecue and chili. I have no idea who this is anymore. But she got off the shoulder again. Oh my goodness. Meg running for a 3rd time. Able to use these pallets going into the Strode. No, avoiding the Strode house. Going around the side of the Strode house next to a rock. Rock saving Meg's life. More pallets, more time. 3 generators completed. Time is ticking, Nurse. Swapping to Fang Min gets the hit. Fang Min taking her first hit. Being injured, running around the pallet. Nurse swapping targets appropriately. Gets the stun. This Nurse is just feeding survivors. these points while the survivors feed the pallets to the nurse. Nurse is gonna have to watch her weight after this. Those pallets come with calories. Laurie strode, Meg running again. Nurse losing original target, unable to decide who she wants to go for. Generator partially completed. Feng Min caught back up, hiding behind the truck. No one's getting away from the nurse today. Running around the corner, did not get the hit. Feng Min behind her. I don't think she saw it. Moving forward, gets caught. Oh my goodness. Running for the Meg. Stunned by Meg again. Meg likely filling that boldness to maximum stats. Going for the Laurie. I don't know if the nurse who knows who she wants to target down, but she needs to pick a target. Defending the single generator is not doing her work. Nurse struggling here. Attempting to go upstairs. Pulling someone off the generator. It is Claudette. Misses the Claudette by just an inch. Oh, this poor nurse is being bullied. Please stop. Oh, nurse comes back with a solid blink. Hits Claudette. Surprise. And down you go. Now I wonder if the Claudette will get away with this. Let's find out. No. Feng Min caught out in the open. Claudette crawling for her life. Adrenaline is available. Nurse stunned next to the pallet, or next to the generator. Generator almost completed. Laurie and Meg really hungry for that generator. Their ally still on the ground. You can see Feng Min going around for that slight heal. Oh, Feng Min right into the hacksaw. Oh my. Seems like Claudette's not getting away this time. This is about the, what, third hook. Third hook for Team Nurse. Get him, Nurse! I believe. There is a lot there. Oh, she overblinks it! Misses, hits Meg right in the back of the head. Prevents her from going out the window, but is watching the area. Goes for the stopping of the save, but could not stop the save per se. Instead has to make another chase. Oh, what a large lunge. Now, remember, everybody, they took away the nurse's auto-hit capabilities. Oh, what was that? That was borrowed time. Say hello to her little friend. And there goes the 1,000 points. Now, in this area, it's a bit dangerous. Nurse is determining whether she should or should not pick them up. You can see the scratch marks up above. There's Feng Min. She was going to go for the save. Takes the hit. Not sure if she really wants to risk it any further. Goes for the hit, but misses. Instead, gets stunned. Goes back to the pallet. 2 players down in the same house. Not sure where they're going to go. Adrenaline plays! Oh no! Claudette and Feng Min both up running for their lives. Both of the sprinters out of the house. Nurse's plays did not work out for her. Adrenaline picking up these allies. Meg, Claudette. I meant Claudette. Claudette's injured. Meg's fine. Meg's way the hell out of here. Meg also had decisive strength. But you know what? Claudette's back on the floor. So everybody can do the dinosaur. This hook game is for realsies now. No way to stop them now. Can't stop Nurse now. Because she's having a bad time. What is Nurse looking for? I believe she saw some scratches. She saw some faces. And she's attempting to stop somebody from getting out. It is the Feng Min. Welcome to the underground. Where we totally missed that swing. This will be the pip. This will be the one. 10,000 points secured for the Nurse. Swiggity swoot. Nurse is coming for that booty. That Nursely pip is here. No barbecue and chili. Crow flew up to the left. Meg being the deciding factor of safety here. Not sure how she chooses to play this. Crow flew up behind her. Found the Laurie. Laurie taking a hit. This could be a 3rd man down. It also could mean the escape of an ally. Missed it! Laurie ran off it on her own. Unfortunate. Uh-oh. Meg's able to run off with that obsession. Everyone injured. Nurse just needs to land 1 hit before. She doesn't go for the swing. It seemed like she was in range. It seems like she's staying around that pallet, too afraid to take action. Oh, these quick plays are so close! Run, Feng Min, run! Safety is just meters away. Going to that mid pallet. Oh, did not play the underground game. Goes around to the bush. Heading out to the grassy fence. Fatigued again. Having to keep up with Feng Min. Ooh, just dodged, but barely. Feng Min hanging in there. Just a thread. Lori and Meg healing up, recovering, attempting to help Feng Min. Nurse trying her best to get those blinks in. These fatigues are going. How ominous. Right into the hacksaw! Ladies and gentlemen, Feng Min's back on the floor doing the dinosaur. On to the struggle phase. Sacrifice phase not too far. Uh-oh. That color, bright color of Meg showing up through the window. Meg takes a hit. Will this be another sacrifice? Lori, out in the open, chooses not to chase Meg, just attempting to stop people from making that save. This is possibly the difference between winning the game, is whether or not they save this ally. Did they get more points than their opponents? Uh-oh. Is Meg with her? Meg left, injured. And Lori is going to leave as well. Welcome to the underground. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Congratulations to both Wet Noobs and Legacyteam. Let's calculate these points and see how well they did. Congratulations, Legacyteam, for taking the game with 22,000 points. We have one more match to go in round 3, and then we can jump into the semifinals. I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching, and as always, good game.